Alright, so now we're back with some more Magic the Gathering Online. There was an update. The following cards have been added to the standard ban list. Cards cannot be played. They can still be played in historic and direct challenges. Field of the Dead land. Field of the Dead enters tapped. Add colorless whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield. If you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. This card has been banned, so we didn't have that card. And then there's a new thing at the beginning. Buy a Planeswalker deck at the code to unlock the entire deck in the arena. Oh, cool. So if we buy this in real life, then we get a code for online. Oh, just like Pokemon. New quest, cast 20 white or black spells. We need a white-black deck. Yeah, I guess we don't really have a good white-black deck. We're going to make a blue-black deck. So maybe we should, right? Well, we go to our mastery. Let's make the blue-black deck. We go to the mastery tree. We could unlock the blue-black deck. We have the orb here, so we saved it at the end of the last episode. So now we got a whole new deck, the House of Dimmer, claim the prize. So let's try to do the quest with this then here, right? So now we still have an account mastery to unlock more things. We just have to unlock the red and then the red decks. That's pretty much it. So we have one mastery orb. We could save it. We pretty much unlocked all the decks already. So that's really good. Now we could go here, we could see what the deck was, and then we could just make our own, right? House of Dimmer. So what is this deck that we got? We got the Thoughtbound Phantasm Defender. When you surveil, put a counter on him. As long as he has 3 or more, can attack as though it didn't have defenders. So 1/1 spirit, it doesn't have flank. Surveil 2, choose an instant or sorcery card. You may cast it. Night Veil Sprite, so a whole bunch of surveilling. Return target creature to its owner and surveil. Whispering Snitch. 1 damage. +1 counters, so a whole bunch of creatures gain benefits from surveilling. Each opponent returns an all-in permanent. Surveil 2, they don't really seem too good, right? Target creature doesn't untap. Surveil 2, they just seem like garbage cards. Discards that card. Choose 1 target creature with converted mana 3 or less. Target creature to its owner's hand. Enters the battlefield, you may exile a target card from a graveyard. Whenever you surveil, if he is in your graveyard, you may pay 3 life. If you do, return him to your hand. So he keeps coming back, but he's just draw cards, and then each opponent discards cards. Notion Ray, draw. Thief of Sanity, flying. So Thief of Sanity would be like the only good one. Enters, surveil 1. Whisper Artful. What is surveil? Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. What the heck? It can't be blocked. When he deals combat, exile target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on that card. The player loses the game if they own 3 or more exile cards. Owner shuffles. Oh, okay, so he comes back. We have to keep shuffling him into our library. Flying Death Touch, Hexproof. So it's a good flyer, I guess. Flying Death Touch, Hexproof. You have to bring them back, destroy target creatures, surveil 2. But we have a Murder, flying Trample, 6/6, pay 2 life to surveil. And a Sphinx, flying when he dies, surveil. These cards all seem terrible. We can't make a blue-black deck. Let's make a white-black deck. Because our white-black deck, we changed it, right? We had the white-black deck, but then it barely has any black in it. Right? Well, it counts for both of them, right? Doesn't matter what the color scheme is. We could just play all white cards, right? Home, we could play 20 white or black spells. So we could use our mono white deck then, right? White life gain. So I think that'd be the best situation since we don't have our black cards. We don't really have any good black cards at all. Bonds of Discipline, Unbreakable Formation, and a whole bunch of creatures, and then 2 of you. We need more of you. So maybe we'll just play the mono white deck to complete the quest then, I think. Because black barely added anything. It just had a Murder and then that 1 flying creature. It's had other things that were just as good. So let's do the quest today. Let's get the 500 coins. And then I think there was more daily quests. Because last night we did all 15 of the daily quests. And we got a few more cards and some more gold. But I don't think we're going to do that today. I think we're just gonna do like 5 or 10 wins probably, because the rewards, they're probably not as good later. It'd be better to just play a little bit and then do something else with your life and then come back. Keep your game on. You versus Barbecue Manatee, the opponent. So we got the same ranking. Mulligan your opening, and we got the Primate Pacifism. Keep 7. So we just need to draw cards, and then 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. So he takes 5 mana. So we got an alright starting hand. So I wonder if white-blue life gain, because these guys and that other guy that when low-cost creatures come into the field, you draw a card, and he would just combo with all the other blue drawing cards when they come into the field. So maybe a white-blue draw deck. White-blue draw deck would be amazing. We'll have to try that. Because we just have the white-blue flyers deck. That one's really good, because everything just flies and then everything's all controlled. Well, I guess this white deck, the only thing it had to control creatures was pacifism, so we have to save the pacifism. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 counter on them. So then we need the other cards, so we need to get something to draw. Solemnary Judgment, so that's one of the new cards we put in. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on him. So maybe we should just make a new white-blue deck. This white-blue just has the super sick combos. Black, it would be super sick if we had the cards for it, but I don't think we do. Death Touch Afterlife 1, so I wonder what Afterlife 1 is. Creature dies, create a 1/1 spirit token with flying. Oh, okay. Cool. All attackers, 1 attacker. Death Touch, so he has Death Touch, that's alright. And he just creates a 1/1 creature with flying. That shouldn't be anything. Next. So we have 3 mana. So we'll have 4 mana. We just need 5 mana to bring him out. 3 damage to target tapped creature. If you cast a spell during my main phase, it deals 5 damage instead. So I guess we did add some creature removal in here. So opponent's just deciding if he's going to block with his Death Touch or not, or if he's just going to let him through. Or something's happening with the opponent. There's nothing in his hand, I think. Oh, he did block him, so our guys are going to be dead, both of them. The cards, they destroy each other. And then he has a new 1/1 flying spirit token. And the turn is now 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. We just need to draw 1 more mana. 1 more mana, and then we'll be good. So he's a human rogue, he's not like a vampire or anything. Opponent plays planes. Really slow start to the morning. Just wake up, we just rendered all the other videos and then we uploaded them, and we didn't make them public yet, but they need time to render and get better quality anyway. So our turn, we play planes, we play Shiny Pridemate 2/2. Whenever we gain life, he gets stronger. And then opponent's turn, because we can't do anything. Holy jeez, really slow start to the morning. Is this guy even here? Or maybe he's not even here, right? Next, we played you, we can't do anything. Your turn, opponent's turn. Our turn is over. Waiting for opponent to click the OK button. I don't even think he drew his card yet. Just looking at his hand. What the heck is this? This is going to be like the slowest game ever, just because the opponent cannot decide what he wants to do. It should be quick. So, I mean, that other one game, it was really long. It was like 25 minutes or something, or 26 minutes. Just because it was an epic battle, everyone was playing everything, our creatures were full, everyone was really fast in their turns and everything. But this game's going to be like a 20-minute game, just because the opponent... Oh my gosh. Should we just concede? Is that his strategy? This is his strategy. Just play 1 card every minute. The opponent will eventually concede. Whenever he and other creature planeswalker control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Alright, yes, we can't do anything. We don't want to destroy just a 1/1 flyer. My turn. So we really planes. Now we have 5 mana. Now we can play Angel of Grace. Flash flying. So might as well just leave him in there. Next. All attackers, 1 attacker. So he has a flash, we can just bring him in before his turn is over. He won't even suspect a thing. And then we'll have a 5/4 flyer next. Yes, he's just attacking. Hits the enemy for 2. End the turn. Opponent's turn. Now, has he looked through his cards and figured everything out, or is he still planning? Oh no, just even in real life when you're playing against these people, right? Yeah, that one person, we never like playing against him. He'd always talk and talk, and then he'd be like, read his card. He'd not look at his hand until it's his turn, right? He'd just put his cards down, and then it's your turn, okay, go. And then when it's his turn, he'd have to look at his cards because he doesn't plan any flying when he can. Alright, yes, you play your mythic creature. Okay, so just a flying 3. So it's just combat phase. Declare blockers. Combat damage. Opponent's turn. You're attacking with those. Alright. Play the Una of Grace. 5/4 flyer. So now you can block him, I guess. Yeah, you block him. Oh, he's tapped. Okay. Yeah, you just destroy that thing then. Block. Destroy him. So if one creature has been destroyed, whenever a creature dies, because he gains 1 life, 1 life or something. So all creatures gain indestructible. Solemn Judgment. Pacifism. This guy. So that's alright, his abilities, he won't really do anything. Next, all attackers, 2 attackers. So we hit him for 7 damage. And then it's the opponent's turn. So this is a instant spell. End the turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. We draw 1 mana. We could bring him out. Maybe that'd be good. Maybe we should just make a whole deck just full of like 2/2 creatures that just keep drawing everything. And then blue-white would also have those extra super strong pacifism type cards. So just control the entire field. Discard, exile target permanent. Okay, yeah, that's right. Exile him. Oh, okay, that's alright. Exile the Angel of Grace. Then he has to figure out what to do with these creatures. So he's probably going to hit us for 1 damage, but Unbreakable Fathom. Locks on Life Chanter. I wish we could play these. We just have to wait. Opponent plays Arthron Enforcer. Resolve, Death Touch, Afterlife. 1/2 human rogue creature. I think, cause he just gains Vigilance, right? Gains Death Touch, that won't do anything. Gains Vigilance, but he has Pacifism, so he can't attack anyways. Not sure what that's gonna do. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Maybe he never played the game, except for his ranking's the same ranking as mine, so he has played the game. My turn. Oh, it's finally my turn. So we can play, I was going next, all attackers, 1 attacker. Yeah, next. And then if he goes through, he could try to block him, or he could take the damage. And the Loxodon's gonna come out. Enters the battlefield. So becomes total toughness of creatures you control. I don't think we're gonna use that for anything. So we play the planes, we play the Loxodon Enchanter. 6, 7, 8. We don't want to do that. Decline. That would have lowered our health to 8. So now he has to sit here and read our card. Yeah, that's what the other person did too. Every single time we played a card, you'd have to take the card and then sit there and read everything about it. Creature enters. So I played the Vampire. Opponent plays Vindictive Vampire. 2/3. Whenever creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. I lose 1 life. Creatures gain indestructible. So if I cast it during my main phase, they get stronger. Oh, so he's giving him Vigilance for something. No reason, because he can't attack with him. Holy wow. Eventually, hopefully the next battle is better. Hopefully this is the only slow battle today, because I know before too, I don't think there was any slow battles. This is the first slow battle. Look at all attackers, 2 attackers. +X, +X. So I could use his ability, I guess. Let's see, is it going to block, or should we use our... Oh, damage, okay. Combat damage, yes. And if he doesn't block him, we could just boost him up anyways. Oh, he has become blocked. Okay. So it doesn't have trample or anything. So it looks like he destroys him and he destroys him. Instant. Yeah, that's alright. Next, so he's destroyed. He's destroyed. Why did my guy get destroyed first? Because he has death touch? Okay. Huh. Wow, that's not good. Looks like he still has some creatures on the field and end my turn. So we made a grave error here. It's a good strategy. Just distract your opponent by doing stupid things, and then he won't be paying attention to the game at all. Exactly what he did here. Opponent plays Hellbent. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card and you gain 3 life. Resolve. Discard you. Pass. Opponent's turn. Combat phase. He hits us for, I don't know, 4 damage. Pass. So if we would have known that guy had a death touch, we would have actually used this because our creatures would have gained indestructible. We didn't realize that though. So he hits us for 3 damage. 3, 2, 1, 1. And he's gonna give his guy vigilance. Even do for this episode? Do we just like leave it and just be like, here, the longest game ever because of him? So we drew planes, go next end turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 2 turns left here. Take absolutely forever. We could play something to come back, but end turn. Now it's your turn. As for 7, or something would happen. Should basically vigilance. Creature dies, enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. You gain 3 life. 8 planes, 45 lands. Unbreakable formation. This opponent's ridiculous. How long is the video even? 18 minutes. 18 minutes of nothing. Whenever he and another creature dies, we lose 1 life. This is absolutely insane. I can't stay here for another minute. I cannot stay here for another minute. The worst game. Worst game ever. Defeat. We were defeated. It took way too long. We leveled up. Oh, defeat. We can't lose ranks at this tier, so... Oh my gosh. No. No, not this game. So, rewards. Claim prize. So now, next game. Hopefully the next game is better. Oh my gosh. What a game.